Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, I'm going to show you how to create colorful rainbow god rays in After Effects. And the best part is, we're not using any plugins, just solids, masks, and some tint effects. Let's jump in. Step 1. Create a new composition. First, let's set up a new comp. Go to Composition, New Composition, choose your resolution and frame rate, and also the time you want it to last. We are going for around 5 seconds with this effect and name it something. Once that's ready, we can start building the effect. Now I am using a random AI-generated map of a house just to show you all, but you can add any picture and create on them or as a layer. Just drag and drop your file to the project box and it will automatically add your file to use at any time. Now just drag that file down to your composition at the bottom of the screens, and it will appear on the viewing screen. Now, I like to lower the opacity to around 20% so we can see it over the next part. Step 2. Create the base solid. Now let's make a new solid layer. Right-click in the composition box, New, Solid. Make it white, as this is the main color we will edit and it's easy to see, and hit OK. This is going to be our light source. Also make sure your map is on top, but your layer solid is selected. Step 3. Draw the ray shapes. With the pen tool, draw your masks around the object you want the rays to come out of. Here we are going to use the windows. Now, you will need to do this for each window in separate compositions if you want them to move at different angles. For now, we are just going to show how to do one direction rays. Step 4. Add CC Light Burst 2.5. To make it feel like the rays are beaming out the window, we need to add the effect CC Light Burst 2.5, which you can find in the Effects tab on the left side of After Effects. Just type it in the search bar and it will show up underneath. Now grab that effect and drag it to our solid layer. On the left, where we normally see all our files, where we put our map, you will now see the options for CC Light Burst. We need to increase the ray length to whichever length you want yours to be. You can mess around and get the feel for it, and if you ever make a mistake, you can just hold Ctrl and click Z to undo your last part. We can also adjust the angle using the center numbers. All you do is click and drag sideways to lower or increase the radius to where you want it pointing. Now this will take some getting used to, so feel free to mess around and get the hang of which way it goes. Step 5. Color the rays. Now comes the fun part, color. Go to Effect bar and type in Colorize Red Hand Tint and drag that onto the solid layer. Now you can use other color options, but this one in particular can go chroma, so it uses every color. Now we have a new menu where files were again. And this time, we will have another option in there under the CC Light Burst options. Now we need to scroll down and find a little square box which you can click on called Colorize. Once that's checked, we can go to the Colorize Hue option that's now highlighted underneath. Click the little side arrow and it will drop down more menu options. We need to adjust the Colorize saturation to 100 to make the color stronger and not faded. Again, you can play around with all the settings to get a feel on what they all do. Now, if you just want to change to a color, you scroll the right side numbers to find the color you want. However, if you want to do chroma, where it will go through all the colors, we need to first make sure we are at the start of the timer on the bottom tight of the screen, which is the time you set your composition to. We are just using 5 seconds. This now will leave a keynote on the effects bar, and then you go to the end of your comp and select the first number to around 3. Now this has told the chroma to scroll through all the colors 3 times. You can add more depending on the speed you want, but I find 3 to 5 is plenty. And at the end, we also want to scroll through the right side numbers to the color you want at the end of your effect. And that's it. You've got yourself beautiful, colorful rainbow god rays, all made with just After Effects built-in tools. No plugins, no fuss. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what effect you want to see next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.